Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Well, and there you go. Down to the ground. Crash. Well, hi. Well, hi. I'm trying to figure out how to do this still. I made a painting that you guys saw a little bit of earlier. It's up there. But it's kind of weird. I don't really like it, so I'm gonna redo it. The same concept. Just wrist the charger. Alright. So what I've done is I've basically blacked out a canvas. It's got back over here. I'll probably end up blacking it out afterwards. And I'm just taking basic black paint and gone over what was there before, which is kind of like a face with a tongue sticking out or something silly. You can still kind of see it if you look, but yeah, on this part, I'm just using my finger, but I have something to wipe it off with here. So we're kind of doing a take two because Zay asked me to, because I really didn't like that last painting, but we're gonna follow the same concept. Two big blotches of color behind the center figure being a different color, and the back being darker than the foreground being lighter. So I give it depth. But yeah, I really didn't like it, but it's one of these that you can do a million times over and end up with a million different paintings. And this is not, for the record, ASMR. Zay is silly. Yeah, take two, take two. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for your support. Like all your channels, for sure. So on this one, I'm gonna do like yellow and green on the background color, and then a red person. So, and I'm gonna do not two big balls. So I gotta think about it. Maybe I should do like trees, but that would be too. I need to be like just big blotches of color. Yeah, okay, like a big yin yang maybe. And as ever, the first layer is not gonna look like you want it. You're gonna have to go back through to get thorough color, especially if it's a lighter color, unless you're using different kinds of paint. I mean, with this kind of paint, you have to definitely go over and do a different color. I mean, different color. You have to definitely go over it and fix it up to make it brighter, more layers. And with this one, I just want big blotches of color. So just roughly sketch what a yin yang might look like. And then towards the end, I'll go and grab the glow in the dark colors, and I actually have a black light randomly. I just want to see if this thing worked. Found it on sale at the Walmart. About it. So I'll actually be able to show it off under the black light. That would be cool. Hi, Anisha. Hi, Real Odds and Evens. So I'm doing a take two of earlier. Hi, welcome, Taylor. Taylor. My God. I was like real surprised. I did not expect you to be I mean I figured the photography thing, but man, to have such cool paintings. I had like half an idea what I was looking at. I've seen a lot of cool stuff that people do as far as texture and like that oily look like yours had. Yeah, maybe one day I'll be educated enough. Oh well. It's really just I mean realize your smallness, you know what I mean? And always challenge yourself, so you're well on your way. I noticed your lyrics are starting to turn the right way. You know, not that I mean it, I don't mean it in a way. You know, I'm obviously not that kind of musician or that successful that I've made any money off my band. You know, but your lyrics are so much better. Like every time I've been listening to you, I've been noticing it all over. Awesome. But your sound has always been there, man. That sound you got is something cool. I'm kind of tactless. Sorry if I ever come off tactless, man. I just kind of say what I mean and I say it with all my love, you know? I hope it comes out right. So I'm just gonna kind of expand these colors and try to work in more and more as it dries, make them pop more and more, and then put the figure here and make it not look like it's trying to grab something. Sound good? Oh yeah, Sophia is 11-year-old and she's like my little sister on here. She's cool with them. She's trying to get subs up so she can go live and do diamond art. Such. Got some videos up. I think she comes on here to promote herself as much as support me. So I can't knock her hustle. Yep, I figured this one's gonna look a lot better. Maybe give me an idea how I can fix the other one. Zay is the one who wanted me to come on here, and I don't even see Zay here. Hi, Saya. I appreciate you, man. I don't really know if you are inspired to any concepts that you want to turn me on to, Saya. Now you have my whatever. I think my name. I think my email. All this, you know. Yeah, I think you'd be a cool one to paint for, but I don't know. This is just a take two from the painting from earlier. I really didn't like it, but I really like the concept, so I'm gonna try to do it over, see if I can get anything better. So this time, instead of doing two separate balls of color, I'm kind of working like a yin yang kind of thing, and flowing out from the center. I'm trying. This is keep in mind this is very new to me. I mean this particular concept is very new to me. I really like it, but just my artistic brain is just going nuts with it. You know, it's like the potential. So I guess I'm just gonna let the green flow out, kind of like it was a splash of water or something. You gotta be careful because I blackwashed the canvas, so I gotta make sure not to get my brush too dirty. So I just kind of brush it off on a little piece of cloth. Then if you want to bleed out any colors, like if this is too green and you really want it like more green like this, then you just get it off with a cleaner brush. If you prefer to wash it out, that's fine. The water does make the paint act different. So, and with art, man, sometimes it's like the happiest accidents. And you're just going with it. I mean, when you're not on a particular mission about it, sometimes it's just like weird stuff, and sometimes it's the happiest little oopses. It's kind of dangerous, like freestyling, because things can come out too. Like if you're trying to hide stuff from yourself, and or you think that you're hiding stuff from God, it will come out. Like how my Bible girl says, the spirit snitches. He's telling it. So don't be surprised if you start freestyling and you're like, oh well, I didn't really mean to put that there. It's okay. It's all part of the communication, you know. Better that you have something to correct you for sure. If you don't feel that correction, then worry for sure. So on this one too, I'm showing motion in how the brush strokes are kind of fading out. Looks like a wind or something. And that's one of the other things you want to pull out in any art is motion. How the light hits it. But I'm more or less just freestyling today. Outside of just doing the same concept I was doing earlier, pretty much just trying to use day and coming on there because I appreciate y'all and it didn't look like anybody was doing anything. So I can like barely read the chat though. But just to let you know, I appreciate y'all. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, if I was to teach anybody anything with this, it's just like anybody can do this. Like I'm half blind, you know, and I see depth through painting. How is that? You know, so I can do it. Shoot, I bet y'all could too. And honestly, most of the stuff outside the painting earlier, most of the stuff that I put out on here has been like so perfect. Like I'm not painted like that. Like that lady with the horse, that was awesome. That was straight a blessing. Sorry, I'm blocking the view too much. Is they even here? All this talking. See, yeah. Hi, Tori. Sorry, ma'am. I didn't even see you came in. Thank you for your support today. I appreciate the community over there for sure. And Subi, right on, man. Of course, my gang, y'all are awesome. Yeah, man, you're awesome. You already know. Just kind of skimming through real odds and evens. Yeah, I got a really awesome community around me. I tell you what. Yeah, bunch of very creative people. I'm very, very happy with it. I'm just doing a basic concept. I work with color. So in the end, what I want to have is earthy colors in the back, and then a figure in the front that's either like a red or a yellow, something that stands out a bit. Um, so that's what I was going for here. My friends, they actually wanted me to come on here, and he's not even here. He'll probably show up later. I did one earlier, but I really wasn't pleased with it, so I'll probably delete that video because it's just like it ends up being me trying to encourage Zay to play guitar. Which Miss Tori, I know Larry's part of the crew here, and Larry is the one who inspired Zay to get up and try to play that guitar. So here we go. Passing on gifts and all that. I'm ready. I kind of let it dry for a sec. Yeah, he was. He wasn't doing bad either. He's got that natural rhythm. Oh, you are here. Hello. He's got that natural rhythm for sure. I think he'll do a lot of blues, and blues is really easy, you know? I mean, maybe not easy, but it's slower, so it makes it easy. Just the basic 3/5 would be a great thing to learn, man. That helped me out a lot. You know, so I'm just going through, put some more color so it really pops. And as you see with this yellow, it's gonna take me probably another layer still to really get it where I'm trying to be. But not black is good. Okay. So I'll just do the same thing on the other side and then let it sit a bit. Oh, that's so cool. The wind's blowing snow off the roof. I thought it was snowing again. I straight panicked. I was like, maybe not panic isn't the word, but it was like I got a mission to do, you know? Like I didn't even look at what time it was till I was in town, you know? I need to get supplies. This is not gonna work. Probably didn't. But the dog's eating good tonight. Mm. I see all right. I'm blocking the view with my big old head. It's kind of hard to see when I turn around. All kinks I'm trying to work out on the channel, you know? Stay tuned. Subscribe for more. You know? Come on this learning experience with me. But this thing kind of looks like how the Bible describes the angel with four wings rolling like a circle. Okay. Mm-hmm. Fix this light. It's not fucking shining on me, so I can read a comment. Y'all can have a little bit of light. There we go. Y'all so cool way to be encouraging each other. Yeah. I had good big brothers and sisters when I was growing up. I had street brothers and sisters. I had sisters that would very, very likely would go to jail before they'd see me in trouble. Uh, so I definitely know when I see it, and I appreciate what y'all are. I hope you like that in real life, you know. You watching after people like you do me. What's up? This cool? Yeah, officially, so I don't wipe any more color off of it. This is where we're at. Put the camera around. That camera look any better? White purple. That would be awesome right in the middle of that. That would look great on that green. Yes, yes, I did. Yes, yeah, sorry. Yes. Yes, sorry. I mean, yes, yeah. You can delete that if you want to. Yes, I did get it, and I'm snowed in, but it'll be in the bank tomorrow. Did you email me? Oh, talking about Sophia's nails, not the color. Yeah, sorry. I didn't really see that. Shay will email me. Word. Cool. Yeah, if I don't know if you were listening a minute ago, but if you have any concepts you feel like I would love to paint anything. I don't know. I don't know how most I knows how I think, you know. So I'm sure that he'll be able to give you a concept of one hit you. Oh yeah. I think that's the official business. Hmm? I really need to get a tripod or something, huh? Hmm. All right. Let me just go reapply. Yes, absolutely. So I'm really trying to get bright, bright colors. I might just show some texture on this one though. I also think I should get a joke book, especially once my mouth is not acting all funny. That'd be a very entertaining channel, you know? Like, there's history people on here, there's all kinds of stuff on here. It's actually that one lady was doing that, obviously. So you can see by this third layer, it really starts popping color. Let's use a slightly different green on the other part. It's just a little bit less tealish. As everyone just hover right on the canvas. Wow. That's purple. Ah! Yeah, I'm really, I gotta catch up on following along the comments, man. Props to y'all. I don't know how you do it on those little wee screens too. All right, so I'm gonna use a little bit different of a green here. Just try to show motion, so just keep pulling the paint towards the outside of the canvas, and it will do its own thing as the fresher paint will paint, and then whatever's in your brush will come out. So it will kind of create a wave effect on its own there. And for this one, I really want to just lessen up pressure a little bit, and just barely scrape it so that it pulls it flat like this. And don't know what that was. I forgot to turn off notifications. Probably one of y'all going live. I already know. Missing my chance to pick on 12-year-olds. That was a joke. That was a joke. I hope you all the best in all of your lives. Props though, for real, if you do deal with these kids, because a lot of the channels, they're just like, how old are you? And if you say anything but 18 or above, then they'll just kick you out. They just mute you forever, hide you from the channel. I mean, at least here, I think y'all let somebody speak up. I can see why they'd be intimidated though. Y'all are awesome. Okay, do this a little bit. Use a little bit of that lighter one off the tip of the brush there. I better quit playing around before I go and mess up the whole thing. Okay. Then another layer will probably make it pop a lot more, and then put the guy with the shadow. Be good to go. Any questions so far? Anything you guys have experienced? Any kind of techniques you want to share with the family? Anything we got? Any guitar videos you can put on your page anywhere? Yeah. Even about putting sketching videos though. I say I'm pretty new to it. I mean, I've done a lot on my own. Let's see. I don't know if that means new to it, but so it dries pretty quick, especially this that was thicker. If I was to use this it would dry a lot. It doesn't have gloss in it, so it would dry a lot quicker. But but I had to put more and more and more on it. But this stuff, it dries a little slower, but it does its job, you know. And I don't want it to dry out all the way because then I won't be able to blend it. And I really want the color to pop. But if I over blend it, then the paint will start rolling up on itself. So kind of walk the line, let it get dry just enough, and try to reapply. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of a time-consuming process, but if done properly, it looks really cool. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about sound though, because I got to have some kind of sound in this. I know I can play free beats. If I can figure out how to get YouTube to play on either of my other TVs, then I can kill two birds with one stone. So, but all else fails, honestly. Let's go get another phone. Just don't activate it. Just don't pay the bills on it. Just have a Wi-Fi phone. Better days, better days. Give it that undertone. Kind of mix it with this one because why not? Why not? Still going? Still recording? Warren. What's up, twins? Well, hi, Janelle. Yeah, I really like. I mean, I don't. I know your audience isn't you know it's Queens. You know, I understand that, but I really like when you speak on the camera. I really like it. You're really good at it. And and a lot of those messages it was like straight from God. So I was definitely listening. Oh, don't mind Sophia. She likes to pester everybody to give her likes. She's a youngin' who's I don't know. She's like a little sister on here. She's been every time I go live, she comes on and says hi to everybody and make sure that they're subbed up. She's trying to go live to do her diamond art. She really likes how everybody put out these motivational lives where some people are talking to the camera, some people are motivating the camera, smacking it with money, you know. just this whole thing that we got going on. So she comes to my lives and tries to get as many subs as she can. Can't knock her hustle, I guess. Every time we tell her something, she's on it. So I mean, as far as like improving her channel or whatever it is, if we just hint at something, she's about it. So you got to appreciate that. Ooh, I actually earlier today did a live, and I really didn't like it. So this is a kind of like a redo of that. So I'm trying to do a basic background, and then a different color, more of a red color of a person with a different color shadow. So maybe like a deep blue for a shadow. But it's just a concept that I saw on somebody's wall in a live actually. So I want to try my hand at it. And my first take did not turn out like I wanted at all. But my crew, they were all here hanging out. So it was worthwhile at least for that. But that's how it is sometimes. Sometimes you just do stuff and you're like, I'm just not satisfied with that, or. But whatever, it just matters. Like a righteous man falls and gets back up because he knows that he can. It's not, it's like there's no reason you fell except that to get back up. And sometimes I'm just not satisfied with my stuff on the here, especially. But, but it's all been a learning experience, right? And I am particularly blessed that I draw in like the best people ever. I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's special. Right. So here's our background. As it ever got, let it dry, let it dry. Especially with painting on this black background. Right on. Yeah, that's what we need, Mike. We need more of your guitaring. For real. Alright, so I'm gonna put Yeah, dude, I got the best skin. For real. That's like a blessing and a half. You guys don't even know. Honestly, I would probably not consider this any kind of professional if it weren't for you guys. Because it's like somebody's actually some folks that are actually on here for the same reasons I am. Like it. Alright. Real bright guy here. This time he's not gonna be hugging nothing. He's be walking by. Nope, nope, not hanging on to nothing. Hanging out. I put that paint on there really thick. Here's hoping. So now just kind of guess at where his waist would be. Keep it in mind that rules of three. So first third up, second third. This will be the third third is about his legs will start just a little bit after the third third. Angles are crucial, especially when you're not doing the features of like the pants. You can't tell which way the direction is because you're working with solid colors. Just the littlest angles. A lot of people use tape and just tape off the shape they're going for. It makes it a lot easier, and a lot more Idiot resistant. Yeah, because I be on some idiot shit and I mess up a lot. I mean, I figure that's just part of art. So just speed on there, get his pants all figured out. I tell y'all, I've been doing my homework. I need to do a little bit more, but I'm gonna get this thing figured out. I've been watching sketch videos of all sorts. Folks been trying to do lives and do a sketch video. I noticed they're not able to look at the camera like I'm not. But luckily for me, I don't really have to worry about that. Although it does suck that everybody's in blue, so some people are intimidated, but I'm not really worried. So if you are viewing this and you want to speak up, this is a good people. This is a good place. This is a very basic art. You okay? I can dig it. Y'all dig it. Relax the ankles. No, don't. I don't have been able to do it. I'm gonna get this thing figured out eventually. It's really hard on a black canvas. Yeah, everything is still going good. Let's see about my battery, 8%. We're gonna do all right. Yo, and I sure would like a different camera. I mean, I really would like to figure out this camera angle thing. If maybe looking up from above, a lot of pieces that would be a lot more convenient for me, honestly. Yeah, so you start small and then um just then pull out the paint to get the angles you want. So see exactly what I'm trying to do here. It's just the littlest things make the biggest difference. And I can go over it because it's blackout. I can go over it with the Sharpie and a lot of the edges and defining characters can be pulled out that way. Just depending on what we go with here, I might just, but who knows? I found it always difficult to do the feet, get the position on the feet just right. I think I got it. All right. I think the background should be dry enough to put a little more color up there. Let's try to find something comparable. Nope. Nope. Pretty much. It's not quite the same green. Nope. I do have glow in the dark, but glow in the dark it dries like clear. It doesn't really do much with the color. Um, I don't know who saw the chest and who didn't, but I have a couple pieces in there that's done with glow in the dark, and yeah, it's like a clear over whatever color's actually there. It doesn't really work the way. So I usually use it at the very end. So on this one, I have yellow and green and red glow in the dark. So at the end, I'll probably throw those on the top, and then do another layer after I'm off the camera. Because that crap takes forever to dry. But then by tonight, it'll be something kind of glow in the dark. I mean, people always want to pay for extra. If you can convince them there's something special about it, you can probably sell it to them. I'm I've been taught the game. I'm not so good at it. I'm just always trying to give everybody the best deal ever so they come back. So I'm really good at getting consistent customers, but they might only have the 50 cents or the popcorn, you know what I mean? But it's the little things that can really talk somebody into it and make it worth it. I mean, there are people that pay a lot of money for art. I mean, myself, I would probably spend a good 100 just to get something drawn on my car. And I know how to use a lot of the tools. But t-shirts, all this kind of stuff, they're always looking for artists. They have the machines already. Me? No. Someone try to extend this yellow down some more. You see how wet it is that it just scraped up like that? I'd really like to get the camera like way up here. That would be great. Hold it there. Just try not to blow you guys the ear off. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm about to get a tripod. This is way cooler. Some people paint with magnifying glasses on their face. Like a jeweler or something. And they're awesome. Like, I don't know. Then again, I mean, I've seen little 15-year-olds sit down in school the heck out of me on sketching, painting, everything, markers. Just sit down and make some angel looking wild stuff. That's how it is. This is kind of difficult to do one handed, but I'm gonna try still. Oh yeah, if y'all get the Flip NEC channel called Subi, like the guy that was in here earlier, or Tori, just say hi, hang out for a minute. They're good folk, and they can always use new blood, and we can always use a new place to hang out. It's a 18 and over, but it's an elders camp. We be respectful and all this, but always good to show support. You just never know. You just never know, man. So you got to have all the backup you can get out here. Oh, that was one thing that was on my heart to say. Well, to talk about, to get out there some way is one part of leadership that really makes a great leader is knowing people's strengths and weaknesses and being able to put them where they should be, or at least knowing their limits and knowing that you can't do it all is the other part. But that if you look, you do have enough strength around you to get it done. On that note, if there's something out there that I should be doing, support any of y'all, just let me know. My life is a little bit peaceful right now, so, and if I ever have a hand, I would definitely help because I like helping. I'm about it, and I just trust God that y'all are good people. You just feel the thing. Smart asses. Hi, coffee. Sorry, guys. Get the camera back over here. Coffee been hanging out. I saw this painting on your friend's wall, and I tried to duplicate it. Well, I tried to follow the basic concept, and this is take two of that. Take one was, yeah, we didn't like it. I don't try new things always here. I'm gonna really have to think about my setup to get the camera this close to the canvas. But this is like what I want, you know, with the light in between you. I think they have basic phone lights. I could probably end up getting one of those pretty easy. Okay, that's it. Because that's way too far away. Although you can see it all, kind of. I think. Anyways. Do, 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 do. Alright. Go back behind it with the brightest red I can find. Might even end up mixing something else with it. Nope. Here we go. Bright red. A lot of these black canvas ones, I just I went with my heart, I just keep painting, no matter what it looks like. And then by the time I'm done, I end up with, after outlining and everything, I end up with something I actually like. I've had a lot of luck with had a lot of good things from blacking out canvases as opposed to putting white on them, you know. But really, it's in that I can clean it up so easy. And the outlining, I can do a lot more detail stuff than I can with the paints themselves. Being real careful to put color where it should be and not where it shouldn't be, and not rub the color that is there off of the canvas, because this can happen pretty easily. It's looking pretty decent. This is high time to put on the shadow. Yeah, this is off of one of her paintings off her wall. The dream catchers. Trying to think. I actually don't think I have any. The only two that I made, I tried to do. Well, I made one when um I don't know if you call it marriage, but when I spiritually married my Lacey, I made her one. And then when I was getting our house ready when we were having a baby, I made my son one, and they're both in their house. But I really went out of my way to try to do it the right way. Um, and trying to get advice on how to do it the right way. So, but the ones that I have around here, I did pray up, and by like name, like this, just a little run around break. Um, taking taking into consideration that God's the one that is in my dreams, that is the one that's protecting me, and He's giving me certain coping mechanisms to get through a lot of those bad dreams. But I've had dream catchers around as a reminder of that. Not because I believe that there's I mean, I don't believe that they're supposed to catch spirits or whatever, but I do keep them around as a reminder to myself. So this is one that I was given. Um, these are all factory made. Oh, that one's factory made. This one I believe was handmade, but then this one wasn't. And then I made this a long time ago. And I prayed him up. I mean, I prayed for this, and that was the only place I'd ever seen that. And and then this is the other one, came in the middle of all my craziness. Like my world was going nuts, and I prayed this up. And I'm a Taurus. I prayed this is a sign that I was still doing all right, you know. And so I hang beautiful things. This is like I have a lot of stories in my life, you know. So I hang different things always to remind me of how the colorful things, you know. So yeah, I feel like it helps depression. It helps a lot of things because it's really scary when you think you're in it on your own. And like of all people, I should never think that. Yeah, probably. I had to brush up on how to make a rose. I used to be really good at it. Oh boy, cell phone. I'm gonna try to maneuver some things real quick. Figure it out. Yeah, tripod definitely in my future. Stay cool. Uh, I usually go $10 painting, but let me actually have the painting to present to you and make sure it's all right for you, and then um, and then I'll get your email and then send it off to the post office. It'll be like $10. So I don't know. I'll tell you whatever it is, or I'll pay it forward and then figure it out from there. A purple guitar with a red rose. Cause that'd be a thing I only done a couple times. That'd be fun. Hmm. Cause like rose petals, they dry out. I think I could probably get my hands on some dried rose petals. Hmm. You got my brain going now, copy. Yeah, I definitely want to get a real at least a good scratch board. I have a bigger canvas, but it might mean more shipping. But yeah, that sounds like awesome thing. I'd like to paint that. This doesn't look like the piece on your friend's wall though, does it, copy? And bigger, no problem. Cool. It just might mean I mean like per square inch it could be $5-10, you know, just because the shipping is crazy because they don't have any post office people, you know. But I'm just a shipping. This is like the fourth thing I've shipped in my life. So that I'm about to ship now. So it'll be all right. I know how to do it. Like necklaces are a lot lighter. That's our shit before. Where did I put that record? Should have known that was gonna happen. Re-risking it. Let's check my battery. Silly thing. The flag one? Yeah, I got Cash App. But well, let me see what. Let me see what. I don't want to. I don't want to mess up. I don't want to send you a mess up. I don't want to commit too heavily yet because I don't have anything to present you yet. Like I don't even have a picture of a rose I could send you. I could definitely try for that though. That really, so let me paint it and then you can hit me up as far as paying me for it or figuring the shipping. I'd rather honestly have stuff in the mail, especially with folks like you who really have everybody's back everywhere. I'd rather have stuff in the mail and then talk about the money, you know? I don't know. I just guess I'm weird. So we're gonna use a little bit more yellow here. Get that background to pop. Yeah, that sounds awesome. A purple guitar with the red rose on it, on a flag, like on my Rasta flag, on an American flag. But can you tell which painting it's based off of? You know that lady's life better than I do. Ooh, she's popping now. Oh no. So yeah, this is the this is the thing about getting the colors to pop is it just takes so much. Just going back over. And then if you have any bleed, you have to clean that up. Clean that up by either diluting it with the color you're trying to go for, or by getting water and risking rolling all their paint off the canvas. So I pretty much just wipe it up, try to edge it out, and then go over it with the original color. Yikes. No rush, just ink. Oh, just let you know. Right on. Man, I appreciate your support, Coffee. I don't know how you do what you do, but as soon as you get guitar and stuff out here, I'm going to put it everywhere. I'm going to figure out. We're all going to be there. I'll just tell you, whatever it is. It's like, look, folks, we're doing the crossroads today. I'm ready for that too. Gee, you're just such a supportive individual. And the crowd you bring will be like, that'd be a hell of a room to be in. I will, I'll probably do a concept of that tonight um, and then maybe if that works out like I think it should, then go live with the big version of that, and then I'll hit you up about all that, all the money side of it. Yeah, no, I've always felt like anything artistic, it's like if the people like it, then it's more value than it is to me. And I got crates, scary. But, where's my trusty old blue, cobalt blue? I like this blue. Although, like its namesake, it takes a little bit more paint to get this to go. This one's actually called ultramarine blue, so it's not actually cobalt. But cobalt is not a gloss. It's always a dull one, but it's very rich like this one. So you can estimate the shadow. It should be dark enough to not stand out, but be light enough to pop. In the end, I do want it a solid color. So because you're painting on non-glaze, you're painting glaze, it's gonna stand out just on that first run through, but you're not gonna get your real color until the second. This can work for shading. Like you can do it darker in some spots using the background, basically the gloss in this paint. Be careful not wash away his shoes here. Man, that's so cool. That really looks awesome. It's a whole lot better than the last one, dude. Pardon. Purple rose. Nice. I'm gonna try it. Yeah. Yeah, cobalt. It's I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. I find it like hypnotizing. I see why they got. I mean, besides it being like a luxury thing, and then of course after the Black Death, everybody could get whatever they wanted because it was laying around on the ground, you know. So artists could get a hold of it suddenly for the first time in like known history, and so they kind of went nuts with it. All because it come from this little rare rock, or from this little plant that was only grown in like castles, right? Okay, what are we doing now? Let's see. You need the microphone. Yeah. Sorry about erupted in some Beatles. I don't know why. It's the side of a microphone stand. Just does it to me. I don't know. So it's a black gloss. So it will show up on the top of that non-gloss. A little mic stand. Why not? And do what I want. Ooh. I haven't said it at the point of December. Thank y'all for coming in, hanging out today. I really love my community. It's really fun doing this with y'all, for sure. More color. It needs more color. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Zay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cover art. Kind of like that stage fright moment, you know? But then, but then, yeah, it's the but then that keeps me going, man. Let me tell you. Man, I don't know about y'all if you've done like stage stuff, but I don't think I've ever done anything on the stage that I've really been proud of. No. I mean, I've got done with it. I was so happy to get through the set, you know? But outside of like one song, I think, where I had a band. But even that, I messed up. That's just part of it, huh? Just never be satisfied with my work, yeah. Well, I don't know what to do with the yellow, so we're gonna go back to the green. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I'm excited to draw the guitar now. Sometimes just folks say stuff and it just tees off in my brain, you know. I'll see something and I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's where that's saying something to me. So I'll take it to go and paint it out. swatches of it. Throw a little bit more of that aquamarine in there for a good mix. Ooh, that's not the same one. Cool. Got more pink than I thought I did. Those are so close though. Check it out. Those things are so close. I'm like colorblind on this camera though. That's for sure. Real close, but not quite taking the color out of the mic. Same thing with the head. Try to get as close as I can, but not quite hit it. Although I might just leave with a little bit of a halo. Why not, right? I miss anything in the chat? Good shadowing. Thank you, man. Cool. I think. Cool. Go back very little bit of my basic color. Kind of fill in this bit. Just a little. I kind of want to leave a little bit of that darkness underneath there, so it kind of feels like it's pulling down into the canvas. Oh, Coffee, you've been doing this. Yes, everyone has some mess ups from time to time. Hey, look, you let people join in right back up. Cool. So yeah, we back to it. Nikki Lee, I didn't even see you come in. I was trying to ask Coffee a question, and then my battery died on me. It might do it again. Who knows? Nothing worth having is, easy. And this sure is worth having, I think. Hanging out with y'all is pretty cool. Say hi as you coming in. Make sure the equipment's working right. Get my colors off. And then the last part, I'm probably going to use paint markers to make it really pop. And start right back in with the color in here. Really like that album cover I did for this one. So I think I'm gonna put some big musical notes down here. But first I wanna really make the Make the guy really pop. Make the colors on the beer really pop. That's fine, YouTube. Play with me. Might have to restart this video anyways.